All right, so we're gonna be making egg fried rice with some special pro tips and tricks on how I do it here at the DoubleJump studio. So we're gonna be using a lot of spring onions. We're gonna be carrot, king prawn, and shiitake mushrooms. We also have duck eggs. Nothing is better than duck eggs. And a lot of garlic. So I'll just start simply by taking this away. Oh, by the way, pro tip, put your desk on top of a wet cloth. That's gonna make it stick to the table a lot. I always remember what my good friend Robert Rodriguez used to say: if you don't know how to cook, you don't know how to fuck.
Not knowing how to cook, it's like not knowing how to fuck.
You're gonna be eating your whole life, so you better learn how to cook. Same goes for fucking. All right, so we have this chopped. Also, I'm gonna get the heat going, and we're gonna be using extra virgin olive oil. So first we're gonna fry the garlic a bit, and then the spring onion, and then we're gonna start piling it with all the other ingredients as well. You can be quite generous with your olive oil. It's healthy as long as it's extra virgin olive oil. So once you have your garlic chopped, you can then put it straight in the oil. So the oil should be quite hot at this point, so you can hear the sizzle. And you have to be quite careful when it comes to garlic. It's gonna brown up super fast, so just stay here with the garlic. Otherwise, you can burn it up. And then we're gonna start adding the spring onion, carrot, and the shiitake mushrooms. Okay, look at that. So that's kind of what you want. We're gonna take the spring onions, put it in as well. Now, in a lot of cases, I like to put spring onions in now, but then leave some for the end, garnish. Yeah, in this case, I'll just put everything in. But yeah, garnishing. And I also put everything here, you'll see, on one side of the pan. So the heat is coming here because I don't want this to overcook now. So I will just keep it like that for now, so we can cut our carrots. Now, in a lot of cases, I would cut everything beforehand, but because this was bad planning, we did not cut everything beforehand. So I will put this here, cut the other ingredients as well. Okay, we're gonna put in the carrot. You can cut the mushrooms in bigger chunks because they're gonna shrink quite a lot. So when it comes to fried rice, like I said, you can use whatever you have left. So if you don't have shiitake mushrooms, you can skip this or use something else as a substitute. So we have that, we're gonna throw that in. So you can see everything is kind of cooking here on the side. It's not in the middle because otherwise it would get burned already. So we're gonna throw this in, we're gonna mix everything together. So the shiitake mushrooms will start to cook and shrink with all the other ingredients here. And I will still keep everything on the side because now we're gonna bring in the prawns. So we have our prawns, right? And you just throw them in. And the prawns will need just a bit of extra olive oil so they start sizzling. That's what you wanna get. Everything here is being nicely grilled. You can see that. That's where all the flavor is gonna come from, the carrots and everything. You want everything to be brown just a bit, and kind of still here cooking on the side, just like that. So I'm using this pan almost as two different pans, right? So that's cooking here, and then the prawns are on the highest heat, and you can see how they're also getting turned, just started to get that nice color. So we're gonna leave this here for a while we crack our eggs. These are duck eggs. So I'll crack them. Look at that yolk. Nothing can compete with that. So I think the prawns are almost done. Now we're gonna start heating up our pan for the eggs. The most important thing when it comes to cooking, I think, is cooking at a high heat, and you have to be quick. You just have to, in this case, we didn't have everything ready, but in a lot of cases, have everything ready, high heat, and it's gonna taste much better because you get the browning of the food, and that's where a lot of the flavor is. Now we're gonna put in our rice. And now we're gonna start putting in some special ingredients. Soy sauce. always good. We're gonna salt just a tiny bit. So we're gonna put some of our king of flavor in here as well, MSG. I'm sure Uncle Roger would be very proud of me right now. Woo! Crispy chili. Now, if you don't like heat, this is a bit spicy, then you don't deserve this rice. Mixing this up while our oil is getting ready for our eggs. And the oil has to be super, super hot for our eggs as well. Like I said, cooking everything at high heat is kind of important here. You can see this color that we're getting is already looking great. It smells amazing in here. Woo! So let's give it a little taste. It's important to taste, especially for salt levels and if we need extra seasoning. Wow, where's the pepper? Oh, it's here. I'm gonna put some black pepper as well. Generous with it. So we have that. Now we're gonna, hopefully this is hot enough. Yep. So I usually, I do season the eggs before. A fork to kind of, gonna be super quick. If the pan is hot enough, like that. So now we're just gonna toss everything in. Turn this, actually we can turn everything off because at this point we are pretty much done. Unless you wanna cut a few more spring onions and put it on top as garnish. So once everything is cooked, we put it in a bowl like this, right? And now we're gonna put our plate on top like that and turn it around, shake it, and then you remove and you have your pretty much perfect egg fried rice, double jump style. Probably the best fried rice I've ever made. Very good. Also, I don't know if you guys like kimchi radish. Super healthy, very good. I could eat this every day. Good twice per day.